Alright, hello everybody. I decided I want to take another night off from Minecraft and do kind of a short stream so I can go to bed pretty early tonight. So tonight we are doing the full off season, right? We're going to do free agency, we're going to do the draft, right? So I think right now the first thing we need to do is go through our roster, right? So going through our roster, we're going to learn our needs. Like we don't need a QB, right? A QB isn't something we need. Uh, Running backs are good. Wide receiver, maybe getting a good wide receiver 3 would be beneficial, like someone around 80 overall if possible. Tight ends are good. Left guard is definitely a position of need. Um, I'd say defensive line is good, right? I don't think we need a defensive lineman. Maybe a defensive tackle or another D end, and we can move someone to D tackle. Backup linebacker. Actually, I think linebacker's good. Corner. Maybe we get one more good corner. Patrick Peterson, maybe. Um, a free safety, definitely. And then we have our kicker and punter, right? Like, they both have hires. So we're going to cut Brent Sculliquit. He just redid his deal with the Vikings, and we're going to cut Dan Bailey, too, because they cut him in real life. So right now, it's Greg Joseph and Chase McLaughlin, right? So Chase McLaughlin is going to be our main kicker, and Greg Joseph is going to be our punter, right? So I'm just going to change his number. I like his number being 5. So we're going to do that. I'll do that. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. There we go. So we're going to look for a couple of our guys that got stolen off the practice squad. Oh, and we ended up with the 15th and 18th overall pick. Wow. Okay, so we have 11 million in cap, which is not a lot, right? Like, we could probably sign a 1 quality free agent, or so, I mean, Marcus Williams is there. But I think we're going to have to cut someone. We're going to have to cut someone, right? We're going to have to try and clear some of this cap up, right? But there's only a couple people I'd be willing to cut. And like right now I'm just not seeing anyone that's like gonna be enough to clear a decent bit of cap. I mean Harrison Smith, but I don't want to cut Harrison Smith. So right now we're pretty screwed, right? Because everyone else is just too expensive to cut. So I think we're gonna try and sign Marcus Williams. Okay, I'm gonna give him a 7-year deal, and I'm gonna take this way down, right? There's no way he takes that. If he does, he's crazy. But who knows, right? So one of the guys we lost, right? Do we try and get Antonio Brown? But Keelan Cole's someone who's being talked about in real life. We could go after D.D. Westbrook, who is actually really good. I like D.D. Westbrook. Rashard Higgins is here. Zach Pascal's here. Antonio Brown is there too, but he's like old. No offense, but he's old. I mean, he's 33 years old. John Ross is here. He's actually someone I will want to pick up, but he's getting a minimum deal. Like, hello, how are you? We're doing Madden today, just the off season. We don't need tight end. Now I think we trade for an offensive lineman. Now who do we get? No idea, but we're going to try and trade for one. I think we bring back Mike Remmers or Brett Jones. Did we? Oh, there's so many options for like backups here. Randall's still there. If we get another left guard, we can just move Oliudo back. So I'm not going to worry about that for now. I want to bring in another D tackle, or we can always. I don't know. We can always bring in a D tackle through the draft, right? I'm actually going to offer him a 4-year minimum deal. Okay, I know what you're going to say. You shouldn't be giving them minimum deals. That wouldn't happen in real life. I don't care if it happens in real life. This is my game. I'm going to do it how I want. If they don't accept it, they don't accept it. You know? Patrick Peterson, right? I would love to get him. He would be our... I don't even know, bud. We're going on so many people. I'm going to give him a 3-year minimum deal, right? A lot of these guys probably aren't going to take it. I'll have to up the deals later, right? Now we need to go back to D-tackle and see if we can find James Lynch. He's like a 60-something overall, right? Yep, there he is. Oh, geez. I don't even know what you're saying, bud. We'll give him a 6-year minimum deal, right? Who else got stolen? It was a strong safety. Deontay Thompson, I believe. He's like a 70 overall. Yep. All of them hit free agency. I don't know why they couldn't just let us have him. He's getting a minimum deal too. Maybe he'll take it. Maybe he won't. Who knows? Okay, so that's all I'm going to do right now. Trying to get Taylor Moton seems like a waste, right? So, I'm just curious. Should I try and get Joe Thuney? He didn't hit free agency. I'm kind of sad he didn't, because I would have traded the farm for him. It's only $6 million a year. Let's look at his contract. All right. So he has 3 years remaining, right? $11 million on the cap. Then it goes 12 and 12.7. So that's actually not bad. So I think we try and make this trade for Joe Thuney, right? This is a dude that I really want. I feel like making this trade's a good idea. Now, I think we trade away Anthony Barr here, right? I think it's a smart idea to trade Anthony Barr. In real life, he's not wanting a restructure. He's probably going to be cut. Hey, Nug. So Anthony Barr. So I don't want to trade Anthony Barr, but he is probably the smartest person to trade. Right? We're going to lose 100,000 to cap, but it makes too much sense, right? How about next year 4th? That's close. How about a 7th? I don't want to have to trade another player. Take a no. Tight end. Gronklin? No. Kyle Rudolph got cut too, but like I mean, if we look last year, he had he had a really good. Well, actually, he had 9 touchdowns, but he only had like 400 yards receiving, and that's not even close to his best. Okay, no, it's not even close to his best. That's like his 5th. He was on Tennessee. What? He was on Tennessee for 2 years? I thought he was drafted by the Vikings. Hold on, I gotta look that up. He was drafted by the Minnesota Vikings. Why is it saying that Tennessee? Whatever. Oh, by the way, guys, I have 32 subscribers now. Hey. So, we're not going to trade Kyle Rudolph here. If we trade Tim Settle, it's like we lose a lot of money. Like, a lot of money. So, that's not going to happen. So, we're going to offer the third. Oh, that noise. Okay. So, it's going to take like a third and a sixth. Third and a next year's sixth. Okay. So, Anthony Barr, this year third and next year sixth for Joe Thuney from the Patriots. So now, oh boy. So now that clears cap, right? For the most part, that actually clears cap. So we're going to move Oliudo back to right tackle, right? Which means if we made an offer on an offensive lineman, we can take that offer away, right? Joe Thuney is going to be the offensive line captain. Oh boy. We're going to have to go through and see who else captains. Ah, that's right. I gave one to Justin Jefferson. Kyle Rudolph would be a good trade. It's just he takes up cap space, right? Everyone takes up cap space. But right now, everyone that I have offered, right, we gained probably $2 or $3 million in cap trading Anthony Barr. So we're going to sim the next week. Maybe we got some guys. Maybe we didn't. I might have to give a new offer to... Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not even close to the top now. Okay. I'm going all in on Marcus Williams. We need a free safety. He'll develop to like a 90-some overall. I'm not even... Oh, boy. Okay, I'm in the lead for him. Okay. James Lynch probably takes that deal this year. So he won Heisman. So if he's there, I might take him at 18. But right now, it's like... Monte Anderson falls. Ooh, that might be... If we don't get Pat P... Actually, I think we pull on Pat P and we get Monte Anderson. Right? He's going to be there at 18 more than likely, right? So, we can chill. We can chill, right? The dude that won the Heisman's probably going to be there. Right? More than likely will be there because he's a second round draft. Valentine looks good. Mid-first. Out of Penn State. Reminds me of someone that's from Penn State in this year's draft. Jared Hamilton looks really good. It's a shame we don't have more picks, you know? Luke Greenberry looks really good. Oh man, my voice just cracked. Uh-oh. So, if we really wanted to, we could trade Kyle Rudolph for like a late first to draft Greenberry, right? So, Kramer looks good too. So, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But we're going to sim to next week. There's not really anyone I want to, like, look at. I'm just hoping Marcus Williams signs. If Marcus Williams signs, we're golden. John Ross, James Lynch, and Marcus Williams. Let's go. I only have $2 million in cap space now. Okay, I got everyone. So, are we wanting to try and get a wide receiver? Because this is the third week. Everyone that doesn't have an offer, we can offer the minimum, and more than likely they're going to take it, right? Are we wanting to, chat? Are we trying to sign someone on the cheap? Someone good on the cheap, chat? I mean, there's Antonio Brown here. Zach Pascal's here. Higgins here. Send it. All right. D.D. Westbrook's here. Oh, we already got John Ross. We could always go for another one. Do we just want to go for another one? John Ross is like one of the fastest wide receivers in the game, if not the fastest at this point. So, do we still want to send it for a wide receiver? We could have John Ross in our slot this year. Get him a lot of catches. Sup, bud? Glad to see you make it. Gerard Davis is a good linebacker. I'm going to sign him. He's someone I want to sign. Okay, we really have one more person we can offer. Okay, so let's think about this long and hard. Do we want to bring back Pat P? Okay, sorry. Anthony Harris is still here, but we just signed Marcus Williams. Sorry, I had to mute. So, too bad Adrian Peterson isn't here. Is Adrian Peterson here? Cordell Patterson is here. Do we want to try and sign Cordell Patterson? Cordell Patterson's like the best return man in the game. His number's already taken, but we could give him a different number. Do we want to try and get Leonard Fournette as a backup, but we have Madison, so I don't really think we should. I think I'm gonna offer a 3-year minimum deal. That's the only offer I'm going to be able to put in. So, hey, it's cool, bud. It's cool. You're here. That's all that matters, man. So, 5th-year options, right? Mike Hughes. Okay, chat, I need you guys here, okay? 5th-year option for Mike Hughes, okay? A 5th-year option means it's another year we don't have to worry about a contract extension. But he's paid like a top 10 player in the league. So his cap hit's going to be close to like $13 million a year. So do we want to pick up the 5th-year option? Or do we want to decline the 5th-year option? Do it. I don't think it's a good idea, right? What do you think? He's an 81 overall, and that isn't even like top 20 in the league probably. But he's 24 years old. So he's young. And he can develop, especially with superstar development. Okay, we'll do it. My chat says yes. Oh, I did it too early. I messed up. Okay. We're simming to next week. Week 4 of free agency. Let's see if we got Cordell Patterson and the other. We did not. We're going to the draft now. So we can actually look and see where he is in the league. Okay, never mind. He's an 82 overall with morale. So, hold on, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. He is the 40th ranked cornerback in the league, and that is with 3 points, 1 point of morale. So really, he would be all the way, he would be like 44th, 45th. So, oh, that was a mistake. Why did I let you guys talk me into that? Okay, we're going to start the draft now, all right? The Washington football team, I'm sorry. Pick
the Jets are
Nelson
now on the clock.
Woody, the left end out of North Dakota State, number 1. The Jets, number 2.
The Cardinals are
Take
now on the clock.
DeAndre Elam, the strong safety out of Louisville. 3rd overall, the Arizona Cardinals take
The Titans
Kendall
are now on the clock.
McAlory, middle linebacker out of Liberty. Okay? 4th overall, the Tennessee Titans select
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Dion Rivers, left outside linebacker out of South Carolina. Well, look. Sorry. With the 5th overall pick, the Atlanta Falcons select
The Lions are now on
John
the clock.
Sloan, right guard out of Louisville. I don't understand why you make that pick, but whatever. 6th overall, the Lions select
The Giants are now
Matthew
on the clock.
Horan, left end out of Oregon State. That's a guy I actually wanted. 7th overall, the New York Giants
The
select
Raiders are now on the clock.
Rodney Palmer, right end out of Auburn. Now we're going to look and just see what the draft board's looking like, right? There's Mike Rayburn there, right? He's a mid-first. And then we have a bunch of just good guys here, right? Keyshawn Holt, we just traded away Anthony Barr. So an early first round outside linebacker would be really nice right now. Connor Stark is here too, out of Michigan. Byron Alexander's good, but we don't need him anymore, which is a shame. Rashard Winfield's there. Derek Love's there. I think we try and trade back from 15. But we're going to...
The Panthers
with the 8th overall pick, the Raiders select Tavon Green, left tackle out of NC State. 9th overall, the Carolina Panthers select
The Eagles are now
Cordero
on the clock.
Hayes, wide receiver out of Alabama. 10th overall, the Philadelphia Eagles select
The Jaguars are now on the
Artez
clock.
Bowie, cornerback out of Ohio State, a guy I was really looking forward to drafting. 11th overall, the Jacksonville Jaguars select
The Steelers are now on the
Tevin
clock.
Sharp, cornerback out of North Carolina. I was also just looking at him. 12th overall, the Pittsburgh Steelers select
The Bengals are now on the
Alex
clock.
Douglas, left tackle out of UCF. 67 overall, not looking very hot. 13th overall, the Cincinnati Bengals select
The Packers are now on the
Keyshawn
clock.
Holt, linebacker out of Stanford. Got us before. Now, the Packers are at 14th. The Packers take 14th overall.
The Vikings are now on
R.J.
the clock.
Cooper, left tackle out of Boise State. Alrighty, so you're not null. We understand. Now, 15th overall, right? We have a plethora of options here, right? We could take Rashard Winfield, even though oh, that is fast. But we right now, it's like Pettis is there, but we don't really need a running back. Weaver is a good tight end. Connor Stark isn't bad, but we could definitely hold off. Byron Alexander is the dude I keep looking at, right? But we already have a solid offensive line, right? Derek Love is here. Early first round pick out of Tulane. We could play him in the slot, but we have Jeff Gladney, right? We want to try and get our guys back up. Mike Parks, early first round pick, D tackle out of Miami. That's going to be our first
Chargers
pick.
are now on the clock.
76 overall, 5th in the draft, and we took him 15th. Okay, 16th overall, the Los Angeles Chargers select
The Bears are now
Andrew
on the clock.
Weaver, tight end out of Texas. Alrighty, 17th overall, the Chicago Bears select
The Vikings are
Byron
now on the
Alexander, right guard out of Alabama. It's a shame he had to go to the Bears, but it's whatever now. So, we are going to trade back, right? Who is interested? Review offer? Okay. That's a next year, don't want it. That's a next year, don't want it. The Jets. Ooh, or San Francisco doesn't look too bad either. Right there, trading back to 24th. Indianapolis is giving us a good one. Oh, I think that's our best bet because we get back into the second round, but we're going down 9 spots. But I think that is the best offer we can get. So
I think that means
we trade back with the Colts. We give them our first round pick, and we get a first, this year second, and I believe a next year sixth.
The Patriots.
They
are now
take
on the
Connor
clock.
Stark out of Michigan. Congrats. Okay, 19th overall, the New England Patriots select
The Ravens are now
Derek
on the
Love,
clock.
cornerback out of Tulane. 20th overall, the Baltimore Ravens select
The Chiefs are now on the
Rashad
clock.
Whitfield, wide receiver out of UCF. Kind of wish I took him, but I'm the Minnesota Vikings. It's in the title. I swear, you are an alt account. 21st overall, the Kansas City Chiefs
The Cowboys
select
are now on the clock.
Cam Klein, tight end Alabama. I don't know why you do that with Travis Kelce, but hey. The Cowboys, 22nd overall, they take
The Buccaneers are now on the
Deshaun
clock.
Weber, cornerback out of Mississippi State. All right, 23rd overall, the Buccaneers select
The 49ers
Alex
are now on the clock.
Caruthers, wide receiver out of UCF. A lot of UCF guys this year. 24th overall, the 49ers select
The Bills are now
Amir
on the
Mills, wide receiver out of Delaware. 25th overall, the Bills
clock.
select
The Jets are now
Ray
on the clock.
Barker, wide receiver out of Penn. And 26th overall, the New York Jets select
The Vikings are now on the
DeMarcus
clock.
Pettis, running back out of Auburn. Now, we could trade back again. Okay? So we could trade back again. We would get a 4th this year and the next year 3rd. Or we could just completely trade out of the first round again. But I don't like putting that. So we could go back to 30, get a next year 3rd and a this year 4th. I think that is a good
Ladies
option.
and gentlemen,
we're going to trade back
we've
3
got a
picks.
trade.
All right. So we trade back with the Saints, right? The Saints select
The Jaguars are now
Don
on the clock.
Hartman, QB out of Texas. Dang, that was the guy I wanted to go with. All right. 28th overall, the Jacksonville Jaguars
The
select
Broncos
Mike
are now
Favors,
on the clock.
wide receiver out of Michigan State. 29th overall, the Denver Broncos
The Vikings are now on the clock.
Dante Anderson. Both guys I wanted are gone now. So, Mike Rayburn is a mid-first round pick. He's 23 years old, but I don't know how to feel about him, right? So we can come back to him. I mean, there's not a lot of guys I'm looking at right now. There's a mid-first, Calvin Valentine, right? But other than him, there's not a lot. I think I might trade back again. There's not anyone I really want in this pick, right? Yeah. There's not anyone I want right now. So, we're going to trade back again. I think if we can get a next year first and this year second. Okay, so we're going to try and trade back with. I think we already have the Colts second round pick. So they pick 40th, which would be. Okay, we want to try and trade back with Vegas. I have 1:30 to do this, so I need to hurry. Raiders. So I want a this year second and a next year first for our first round pick. What do you say to that? Nope, not enough. Okay, I got a minute to do this. Right guard, Drew Samia. Nope, didn't help at all. Alrighty. D tackle. Man, what do you want? Middle linebacker. Cameron Smith. Oh, man. Okay. I'm going to have to pause. Sorry. I have to pause. I really didn't want to, but I have to, okay? So, we're going to have to look at someone else now. Do we want to try with the Jets? If we try with the Jets, right, we probably won't get a first. But we trade down again, and we can probably steal 2 seconds. So they have a third too. So what are you guys thinking? Hack, thanks. So, I mean, they have 2 firsts next year. Let's try and see what we can make happen, right? David. Oh, that's barely moving the pendulum. Okay. So, we aren't going to get a first. But maybe we can get 2 seconds. Okay. That's looking better. I know we just signed him, but we have 2 more D tackles. So if we can trade him away, we'll be golden. Okay. Now, I have a 7th. I want another pick or a player. What are we thinking here? What are we thinking, boys? What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking here? Are we trying to get another pick, or are we trying to just make this trade go through? I think we try and get another pick. Another pick sound good? Another pick for this year, right? Y'all think it good? Okay, that's going to take a little more. Well, that's a shame, chat. I completely disagree. We're trying to get another pick in this draft. They don't want Oliu, though. So, this year pick or next year pick? Do we try and trade away one of the picks we have next year to make this go through? I mean, this fourth... I mean, we can try and trade the third away that we just got. Nah, that's not going through either. That's the bad third, too. I don't need him. Do we trade Captain Kirk? Nah, that's not good. That scares me. What do you mean it takes so long for you to see it? Oh, BC Johnson. Nope. That's... Okay, so we got this first, right? Let's try and trade away the sixth. That's not going to happen. Okay, so I think it's going to take a next year third, right? But I think we try and get another fourth. I feel like a fourth would be better. Oh, that's so close. If only I could... if only I had, like, one more option. Okay. What's Tim Settle looking like?
How come nobody's at the podium?
Oh, they accepted that. Oh, I just screwed myself. Oh, God. Okay, so we trade our first-round pick. We're trading back with the Jets. We trade our first-round pick, our first-round pick this year, our next year third-round pick, and Tim Settle for the Jets' second-round pick this year, their second-round pick next year, and their this year fourth. To go down 4 spots.
The Browns
they take
are now
Kirk
on the clock.
Barden. We won that trade. The Browns, 31st overall, take Percy Bradford, strong safety out of Kansas. And with the last pick of the first round, which will be all I comment on, the Panthers select Leo Walker, right tackle out of LSU. They just lost Tim Morton, so that makes sense. Okay.
The Vikings are now on the clock.
They took Valentine a pick before me. Are you kidding me? Okay. Mike Rayburn is still here. He is still here. He is ready to go. He is a mid-first round pick. He is probably the best pick right now, so I'm going to take him. Mike Rayburn, the future QB of the Minnesota Vikings. Ranked 17th overall, we took him 34th. Oh, just what he looks like if you guys want me to.
The Titans are now on the clock. The Lions are now on the clock. The Raiders are now on the clock. The Eagles are now on the clock. The Steelers are now on the clock.
Ooh, a tight end just went. That kind of scares me. Okay. Is our dude still here? He is Luke Greenberry. I am going to trade up for him, right? I'm trading up for him. I'll trade up with the Bengals. The Bungles. I want this dude. The Bungles. Drew Samia. They don't want him up. Right? We have Irv Smith. So I think we traded by Kyle Rudolph. What do you mean? You need a tight end. Okay. We're sending this pick. Hopefully Greenberry doesn't go. With my luck, he will. With the 13th pick of the second round, the Bengals take
the Packers are
Laren
now on the
Kent. Clock. Okay. Hopefully
the Dolphins are now on the
Kramer
clock.
Goes to the Packers. Hey, you're cool, bud. After this, the stream's over for the night because I gotta be up early. Okay, so you have 3 second-round picks. How hard would it be to get all of those second-round picks? Apparently, really hard because you don't want Kyle Rudolph. No problem, bud. Okay, the Miami Dolphins.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
The Chargers are on the clock. Oh, man. Do they need a tight end? They have Hunter Henry. They do not. Do the Bears need a tight end? Please don't tell me the Bears need a tight end. Because the next earliest trade-up spot will be the Pats. Apparently, they don't. Cole Kmet's there, and then they got Jimmy Graham. Okay, so the next trade-up spot would be with the Pats at 20. So the Chargers.
The Bears are now on the clock.
The Bears don't take them. The
Patriots
Dolphins
are now on
take
the clock.
him. Of course they take him. I try and trade up to get him. Oh, we don't need a tight end. We don't need Kyle Rudolph. Okay, Amari Peak is here. He is a early round pick. I think we get him. I think we trade up with the Pats and we try and get him. He's an early first round pick. Maybe he's the number 1 pick in the draft. Who knows? So the Patriots, right? We've already done business with the Patriots, right? So Alexander Madison. And then if we're drafting a running back, we can get rid of Addison. How about a 6th? It's getting closer. How about the good 6th? Okay. No one wants Kyle Rudolph. What is this, dude? Like, come on. Okay, right tackle. They don't want anyone, dude. Man. Okay. A 4th, but I want your 3rd. Okay. That's asking a little much. Sorry. How about your next year 3rd? Okay, that's even less now. How about a 4th? Swap 4ths? That's getting better. That's getting better. How about the 5th? I'll throw in the 6th. It's getting close. Okay, so the bad 4th and the next year 5th.
Hold on now. This pick is
It goes
trading
through
teams.
Alexander Madison, this year 4th, or bad 4th this year, and a next year 5th round pick for the Patriots 2nd round pick and 5th round pick this year. So we are going to take officially with the first pick in the 2nd round, Amari Peak.
The Ravens are now
75
on the clock.
overall, 7th in the draft, hidden development.
The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Seahawks are now on the clock.
Okay. We have trade offers. I'm not really interested. We already have a D-tackle. We don't need D-tackle. Callahan was in the stories. I might look at him. Callahan might be the pick here. Good defensive end. He was in the story, so he could be really good. Jerome Hayden also looks very good, but we could potentially take him in the 4th. Cody Elliott looks good. Elliott Cody. What am I saying? What is he? He's a mid. He's projected. Well, where is he projected? A late 4th round pick, so we could potentially scoop him up the 4th. So, and then Trent Tompkins, I think we get him 6th round, 5th round. I think we draft him in the 5th. Okay, so I think the pick is going to be the defensive end out of Clemson. What's his name? I forget. It's going to be Terry Callahan out of Clemson.
The Rams are now on the clock.
70 overall, hidden development. Took him at 59, ranked 53 in the class. Alrighty. So now we're just going to send him to the 4th, right? Someone's going to be
now
there.
On the clock.
It's just, are we going to pick someone early or not? Cody Elliott is still there. He is our pick.
Are now on the clock.
69 overall, hidden development. A big hidden development draft right now. To the 5th round. Oh, that's a lot of picks.
The Vikings are now on the clock.
Let's look at our draft board. Tompkins should still be there. And he is not. He is drafted 2 rounds early. Okay, so now it's just going to be shots in the dark. Really wanted to get Tompkins, though. We could get a good backup in Armon Hartwell out of Fresno State. He doesn't look too bad.
The Browns are now on the clock.
65 overall. Not a bad pick, though. Not a bad pick. 65. That's a good backup.
The Chiefs
That's
are now on the clock.
Player right there. We just don't need more defensive linemen. That's all, you know.
The Vikings.
Really wish I could have got Tompkins, but you know. We already got a QB and a running back. Got an offensive lineman, got D lineman. Mitchell. I'm drafting him just because of that name. The Rams are now
on the clock.
65 overall, good pick.
The Vikings are now on the clock.
I usually never say that about a Okay, we're going to take Kyle Gardner here because he's projected 3rd round, but he's obviously a bust. But well, actually, Sean Parsons is here. 6'7", 309 though. He doesn't look too bad either. Caleb Floyd's here. Okay, we are going to take Kyle Gardner out of South Carolina. 62 overall. He'll be a depth guy. If not, just to ride out on the practice squad his career and end up in free agency. So with the last pick in the 7th round,
are now on
what's the name? I forget the name. Mr. Forgettable or something like that? Mr. Irrelevant. Mr. Irrelevant is going to be... We are going to take Micah Watkins out of Texas Tech. Obviously, he's a bust. Let's look at the draft recap. So, good pick there. We got good picks down the board, right? 61 overall, Micah Watkins out of Texas Tech. So, I think our first 5 picks were really good, and then it was just like, oh, 5th round, you know? I want to know who he went to. He was a cornerback. Trent Tompkins. He went to the Packers. Of course he went to the Packers, because screw the Packers. Okay, we are going to adjust our roster, right? We're going to adjust numbers and stuff like that. Mike Rayburn, right? The QB out of UCLA. Do we want him to have number 13? Right? Are they going to look stupid? He doesn't look that stupid. He doesn't look bad at all, actually. Okay, he's going to wear number 13. Mike Rayburn, our first-round pick. Amari Peak literally took his number. Took Madison's number. Oh, he looks sick. The only thing I'm changing is his sleeve is being tight. Oh yeah. That is you can't see it, but I just gave the nice symbol, right? Micah Watkins, I don't really need to worry about. Kerry Callahan, right? Gonna adjust him, check him out, make sure he doesn't look stupid. Does he look stupid? Not really. He's cool. Because it has like Madden likes to do that a lot. So Mike Parks, right? Just traded away Tim Settle, taking all of the cap hit. Okay, so this is literally the only number you can have. We're going to change his equipment up. I want him to look sweet. Perfect. I like it. Alrighty. Elliott Cody. I'm moving to left outside linebacker. Our 4th-round pick. It's going to be a competition between him and Troy Dye this year. He has a hidden development, which I'm not going to look at because that ruins it. And they're tied. So I could go either way this year for them. But one thing we have to remember, Troy Dye has morale boost. So really, he's a 71. So Elliott Cody right now, our 4th-round pick, beats him in a lot of main attributes, to be honest. And that was our draft. Okay. Well, I get this is a shorter episode, right? We only went for like an hour. So that was the off season, right? But I mean there really isn't a lot to do in the off season. Let's go over the team, adjust the depth chart and stuff like that. Try and get this as long as possible if you can't tell. Justin Jefferson's up to a 95 without morale, so that's pretty cool. We have Joe Thuney and Wyatt Teller at our guards, right? I mean, this team is looking pretty good. We got Marcus Williams here. This team is just looking sick. I want to take a look at Duron Harmon, right? The QB out of Texas. I want John Ross to be slot. I really don't have anything wrong with this here. John Ross will be our kicker and punt returner. I want Joe Thuney to be that. Okay with that. Defense. Specialist. Yeah, Jeff Gladney's there. I'm good with this right now. We'll have to change it up later when we get into the season, right? And then offense. I like it. I think Justin Jefferson's going to stay wide receiver 2, though. Now, we'll make Justin Jefferson number 1. I'm down. So, yeah, that's it. The only major change we might do is we might move on from Kyle Rudolph. But Duron Harmon, right? Let's take a look at him real quick because I'm interested. We go up against the Saints week 1 in the preseason anyway, so we might as well. He will be starting this year after they have 4 backup QBs. Oh my. So Don Harmon. I'm going to change his number so he doesn't look like an idiot. Actually, 14 doesn't look too bad, but Superstar X Factor. Yeah, they got a beast here. I want to give Harmon number 12. I'm going to give him number 12. I really wish I would have taken him. I really wish I did. But there's nothing I can do now. So, Don Harmon, going to be probably Offensive Player of the Year with the Saints. I gotta, can I make him a captain? I can't. Ah, man. Do I trade for him? If, someone in my chat's watching, do I try and trade for Don Harmon? Or do I keep my QB, Mike Rayburn? He has normal development. Do I try and trade for Don Harmon? How hard would this be just to swap? I would be over the cap. So what if I that? That puts them over the cap. That it's not going to happen. I really should have just kept him instead of trading back. But no use crying over spilt milk. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm gonna sign off here and probably go to sleep. Thank you everyone for watching. Probably gonna do Minecraft tomorrow. Probably gonna do a 4 or 6 hour stream on it. We're gonna try and finish the map, but that's a conversation for tomorrow. That's the problem for tomorrow, me. Today, me, I did a stream. I made my team better, right? And I haven't forced any trades. So, whoop whoop. So, everyone, you have a great night. Have a great morning. Have a great day, afternoon, whatever time you're watching this on in the future. I mean, if you're watching 7 years from now, please consider doing the subscribe button. Currently, I have 32 subscribers who know I have it then. So, everyone, have a good one.